Hi everyone, I'm Brianna and welcome to Roll Initiative. Today we're going to be looking at some tips on how to run a session zero. So let's get started. So, for anyone who doesn't know what a session zero is, it's pretty much your first session of the game, but instead of playing it, it's going to be setting up. So, character creation and talking about rules and what everyone wants from the game, what kind of game you're playing, and what sort of stuff you're going to allow at the table. So, now that we've talked about what it is, let's have a look at how to run one. During session zero is a really good time to talk about boundaries, what everyone's okay with happening at the table, and what people aren't comfortable with. Because it is a lot easier to discuss this before the game actually starts, so everybody is aware, rather than addressing it after it's already happening. Such as if you've had experiences that make you think that you're not going to handle character death very well, then this is definitely something to talk about, as it's really good to know beforehand if people at the table don't want to risk character death. Also, stuff like the level of romance that you have in your games. If some people aren't comfortable with it, then it's really good to talk about how much everyone is okay with. And even if they're okay with it happening around them, so long as it's not happening to them. Pretty much anything that you want everyone to know to be careful with in game, anything that will make anyone uncomfortable or not feel safe at the table. Talking about the setting and theme of your game can be really important because then your players will know what sort of characters to make and what they're sort of expecting from the game. It can also help to talk about the sort of theme of your game, like whether it's going to be rather serious and survival based, or whether it's going to be rather lighthearted and not particularly serious. This can really help so that everybody knows what sort of vibe the table's going to have and how many jokes they're going to be allowed to make, and sort of how they're going to be expected to act at the table. Doing character creation all together as part of a session zero can really help for connecting the characters and making it so they knew each other beforehand, or maybe they have intertwining backstories, and they can sort of bounce ideas off of each other and come up with some really cool ideas. And doing it all together so that the players can kind of work out among themselves how they knew each other and how all their characters' stories fit together, then that actually takes a load off the DM's shoulders to figure out how the party came together and how they know each other and why they're sticking together for this adventure. Talking about everyone's expectations for the game and what everyone wants from it can really help the DM to get an image of what everyone's going to enjoy and design the campaign for what everyone wants. Because if you know beforehand what everyone's expecting from the game and what everyone wants and what they think they're going to enjoy, then you're going to know what to throw at them to let them have fun, enjoy themselves, and have a really good time. And if you have someone new joining your group, then this is a really good time to make sure that it's going to fit the group dynamic, to make sure that their playstyle is close enough to your party's playstyle that they're not going to have problems with each other. And if a new player who's never played D&D before is joining, then session 0 is a really good time to warn them that they shouldn't be expecting something like Critical Role. Because if they've never actually played D&D before, then it's pretty important for them to know that not all of us are professional voice actors and that Critical Role isn't a normal example of D&D, that most people don't play D&D like that. But that's it. That's the end of this video. I really hope that it was helpful and that if you enjoyed it, then you might consider giving it a like or maybe even subscribing to my channel. I hope you have a great day. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.